afternoon, gentlemen. It is Saturday, October 6th. I think it's October 6th. But anyway, today was my first day back to class since Monday. So I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days out of class. Actually, what happened was, I don't know if y'all can see this, but essentially, there's this little bit redness over here. Well, this was not red. This was like almost bleeding. And this here too. And I got worried, and I was like, now, interestingly, that appeared last week when I was in Atlanta, and I don't know what had happened, but I thought I probably popped a pimple or something, and so I kept putting aftershave on it, or rubbing alcohol, in fact. And in the process of doing that, it just wasn't getting better. It just kept leaking for whatever reason. And I'm looking at it, it was kind of circular and scaly. And so I went to the pharmacy, and they're like, yo, you got to get that checked out at the doctor's. So I went to the doctor's, and the doctor's like, I don't think it's ringworm. I don't think so. And I told him what, in terms of what happened. He looks at me, he's like, I don't think rubbing alcohol is a good idea. And I'm like, what do you mean? Doesn't it clean the wound, if that's what it is? And he goes, look, rubbing alcohol is only good in the moment in which you get a cut or something like that to clean off any particular bacteria. But after that, he's like, just put on Neosporin. I'm like, oh, okay. Because he's like, when you put rubbing alcohol, it kills everything, even the healing process. And so that's why it just hasn't gotten better. And so he prescribed for me some antibacterial ointment to literally just put on the skin after 3 days. That's where it's at. Almost gone. So thankfully, I was really wondering, like, am I going to get to train today or not? And thankfully, I did. I think I'm on class like number 46 or 47, something like that. But I got my visitor card back, and so looking forward to, adding some more classes to this. I'm actually considering checking out a couple of schools here in Houston itself to see what it's like in some of these other locations, coupled with I'm going to Denver later this month, so hoping to get a Saturday and Monday session, and that's going to be awesome. But that's pretty much it in terms of as an update to my ankle stuff. Well, it's better. I mean, ever since I got kicked in the leg from the karate class, I'm seeing the bruising now coming up. And I think part of it is because I went and had some Graston done to my thigh. And this is like, I got kicked during drilling session while in karate class, while holding a bag, and the person missed the bag and hit my quadricep. They hit me like right here, like hard when I was completely relaxed. And getting hit hard while completely relaxed here, like that kick felt like it went down to the bone. That was like 3 weeks ago, or maybe 4. It still hurts. Now, it's gotten better in terms of like me gaining some mobility. I remember the first couple of days I could barely walk. And now the only issue is when I wake up, it's really tight and sore, but it's not as tight and sore as it was before. And I'm just focusing on just making sure I have that mobility. What's interesting is my ankle is less of a problem than the quad itself, because when I'm trying to sit down, like when I'm sitting on the floor or whatnot, I feel a lot more in the quad, and I think the ankle, I've regained a lot of that mobility. But anyway, I am hoping, as of this recording, it's early October. So, and now I'm thinking about the recovery process. It's been 1 month approximately. And the idea was to give it minimum 3 months before you start training without any support around it. So maybe by the end of Thanksgiving, we'll see where we're at. That's about it. All right.